Well,
How am I
because
lying?
first off, remember when Kimbe kicked you out that repeatedly that day, right? You remember that, don't you? Every time you started an argument, he kicked you out of the call.
That's multiple days.
Well, apparently you put my name first. If Collector and Kimbe got something to say, they didn't say it in front of my face. You remember that?
When did I say that?
Yeah. See, now you're trying to act dumb. So
Um,
anyway,
what are you talking about? Acting dumb. I really don't recall this
the whole point is,
situation
Justin,
talking
it's too
about.
late in the morning to be arguing. I don't feel like
Look,
arguing.
collect.
All I want to say
Look,
is
collector.
you're making
You're
a
full
big
of
deal
shit.
out of nothing, and you're
You're
making a
full of
mountain out
shit,
of a
collector.
molehill. So you need to just
You're
stop it,
full of
drop
shit,
it.
collector. You're full
See,
of
if
shit.
you keep this up, next time on All My Justin, you're gonna get rejected out of the conversation. I
Rejected
will
out of
you.
the conversation. Force like you don't have any power in this fucking conversation. What part of that don't you realize?
You definitely
Force
don't
like,
yourself.
Force like, you're not the leader of anything, dude. You're the leader of any game zone, which is going to die within a couple of months because of your leadership.
That's a
Do
fact,
I
dude.
care?
That's a fact. That's a
Because
fact.
of your leadership, Force like, because you're a
I'm
procrastinating,
not actually no.
lazy son of a
I'm not
bitch.
actually over the channel, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
That's
Game
not
Boy's
what
the
you
lead.
know.
okay, so it's gonna be
I'm not.
you, Shintai, and Bison. Oh, and
Nope.
Danny Gameboy.
Nope. Danny took the channel back over, and
Super.
Wise Man, which is his brother, is the one um that's
Danny has a
gonna
brother?
basically
And then
be
we
the
have the channel you Shintai, and Bison made
Wise
up.
Man,
The
the guy
gaming
Wise Man.
intercast. The gaming intercast, or it should have been called the side talking group conversation.
Oh,
Why?
That's
point.
Why?
all
You
Write
you.
know, I
that
need to
down.
That's
ask you
all
a question
y'all
right
Write
do.
now.
that down.
That's all
Write
y'all
that
do.
down.
You know
That's
Write
all
what?
that
y'all
So
down.
do.
now that you say that, Justin, I need to ask this then. Why? If phone or anybody else has a problem, well, at least they're dealing with it. You, on the other hand, just blurts out every 5 seconds when you feel like you need to, even though it's not
I'm a
necessary.
person who states their opinion despite what anybody
Right?
fucking
But you're
thinks of
making a big deal out of it. Don't you get what I'm
Force
trying to say?
Forsyth. This is what you don't get. Unlike you,
No, what you
Forsyth,
don't
I don't
understand
fear
is
stating my
you're
opinion,
making a
Forsyth.
big deal out of nothing, dude.
Forsyth, also too, unlike you, I don't have to show off for anybody.
No, you're making a big deal for no
Because like I said,
reason.
Forsyth, we all know you're nothing but a little pussy.
Right, but
Who
you're the
gets
one
no
that's
pussy?
making a big deal out of it.
Who gets no pussy, I may add.
But you're making a big deal out of it right now.
Damn, sniper. What's your point? Collect a lot.
No, what's your point? What's your point in all this?
You're full of shit. You're a liar, and you're a
Can I say something real quick before you
No,
guys?
Kim, man. I don't want to hear you talk. Because you're going to say something smart, like some reading rainbow bullshit.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
come
look,
on, come on, come on.
okay, let me talk. Look,
Take a
look.
look
Almost every day, you
at your
guys go at
notebook.
and you guys say the same thing over and over.
Well, you think,
Where's this
but
going?
do
It's
you
like
think I
fucking.
want to say the same thing over and over?
Kim, I could have sworn the truce was like fucking months ago. Didn't they call it truce out?
I mean, I understand where Frost is coming from, but it's the same thing over and over. I mean, you're gonna say make peace, then he's gonna say collect a lot, collect. It's
You know what? That's why I'm not really making a big deal out of it because it's really just funny in the end. But
Have you seen your
I
videos? Have you seen the expressions you make? Hey, you know what's funny? You want to know what's really funny for us? Like, I'll tell you what's really funny. Give me one second.
How can you do this to
just Frost.
yourself?
Look, every time I bring you in here, it's the same thing happens.
That's why. That's
well,
why I said I was
it's
like, oh,
obviously not
I
me.
was like, Sonic,
So
can you please like shut up? Like,
It's,
honestly,
it's
because
not
I
you.
was like, I
It's
knew
not
what the hell was gonna happen.
You shut the fuck up. I thought about you. Shut the fuck up.
You want to know what's funny for us? Like,
no, what's funny is how you wanted me so badly in a call.
hush, puppy.
What reason?
Ooh. Yeah, let's get that point. Let's get that point right there. The point.
Fucking
Oh, collect.
Point.
nothing
Where
but
is that?
net.
Everybody get that point. Everybody judge it. Judges. Judges.
One love.
One love. That's one love right there, though.
Stop. This is not tennis.
Dude,
Stop.
hey, you got a
Well,
point,
Justin,
man.
you're the one that's just really making it bad for yourself, dude. I'm just sort of just enjoying it because it's pretty funny and it's pretty
You know what I
pathetic.
enjoy? I enjoy pictures like that.
I mean,
That
you do say, man,
that
bring him in the con, bring him in here.
that right there is just.
You can't see conversation pictures in the new Skype.
I can't see no pictures.
I can see it.
Press I.
Press I.
I
Dude, that's not even funny. It's just a picture of Force Lock. Like, okay, you really know how to put him there, dude.
I can't see it.
Justin, what's your
Remember, I
obsession
have
with
the Mac
Forrest?
version.
I don't.
I gotta ask this question. What's your obsession for us?
I don't like him.
I understand you hate somebody, but look,
I don't understand you hate
Oh, you-
I want him gone.
that's hate,
I
it's
want-
obsession.
No. You see how I got Kenshiro gone, right? Until Forsock leaves,
But
I am not happy.
Not Kenshiro.
But why though?
Well, why did you want me to come in and call in the first place if you want me to leave after I come here?
Because
That's
of
about
the
the
fact
same thing as
I wanted you to come
ordering
in
food,
because
don't eat
I
it.
wanted to know why you pussied out. Forsock, why?
What do you mean
You
pussy
put,
out?
if you put up the status, you should have kept it up there. You should have
I'm
kept
not,
phone
dude.
with that. Phone with that.
See, you're
I
making
would
a big deal, honestly.
I would that.
Well, see, the point. Okay. Since you really want to know,
1961.
I see.
the point is, see, you sit here and constantly put up messages, and you think no one gives a shit, or no one thinks, okay, well, obviously, if he puts a note up there about me or this other person, then hey, I shouldn't have to worry about it if I did the same thing.
Forsock.
So it
I
should
even
be an
told
equal
phone that
ground.
I don't.
You get what I'm
Let
saying?
him finish. Let him finish.
I even told phone that I didn't care that you put that up. I said you put that up. I'm just gonna.
Well, the
put one
thing
up
is,
for myself.
Justin,
obviously did
see,
care.
this reverts back to what you said earlier about you told everybody about the channel. You did not. So obviously, had I known about the channel, I didn't know. So when I put that note up there, if you supposedly had told me,
It'll never
then
end,
you wouldn't be
dude.
making a big deal out of it, right?
It's like the
Regardless whether you told me
fucking
or not.
seasons of The Simpsons, dude. Never ends.
So
Stop.
honestly, dude, I could have been talking about a fat
Would,
person
dude.
next door to my house, or a fat person down the street, or
It's-
someone on
dude,
Yeah,
Skype.
what
Other,
It's like the Terminator storyline.
So,
This shit never
but
ends.
it's funny how, it's just
Forsock.
funny, dude. It's really sad.
Forsock. Do you know how I know you copied and pasted that link from YouTube?
All right, before you go,
No. Do you want to know
Duh,
exactly
I know
how?
it's on the channel. I'm not
'Cause
stupid.
Not
he
only is it on the
backtraced
channel, but whenever you copy and paste something from
But
YouTube,
again,
Yeah, traced it.
it usually leaves a little square in the box.
all right, can I say something? Does it really matter?
Yeah, does it matter? That's the
doesn't.
whole point. Does it really matter? Is it
It
that
does not.
much of a
No,
fucking deal?
it does not.
Dude, you hate the guy anyways. How you really spend the time to go look at comments and figure
This
out
is
a way to
past
hate
hate.
him more? It makes no
It's an
sense.
obsession,
to me.
though. It's an obsession. It's past hate.
It
really
is.
makes no sense. To me.
I'm sorry.
Forsock,
That's
shut
why,
the
you
fuck
know
up.
what?
I'm listening to people who I actually have some respect for.
Look, when I hate somebody, I don't
Dude,
don't
yeah,
talk to them.
exactly. If I don't like somebody, the last thing I want to do is talk to them. That's all shit.
It's
But
obsession.
you're like fucking
Right,
invite him,
but see,
invite him,
the
invite him,
thing
invite him,
is,
invite him.
Justin,
I'm like, why would you?
Forsock,
don't
I
see me-
don't care what you.
You don't see me fucking say, yo, invite Shinda, man, invite Shinda. Because, man, I don't want to talk to him,
Yeah.
but I don't like him, so fuck that guy.
okay.
One, yeah.
Look,
Yo, Kimba,
Look, all I'm
invite
gonna say is
Shinda,
this.
dog. Invite him, dog. I don't like that, dog.
all I'm gonna say is this: it's fine if you dislike me, but the whole point is why I
What
put
you
up
move
with
Asian
it.
kid for?
Dude,
Why look for it almost? Like I don't know.
Once in the college.
He wants in the call.
You didn't invite him.
And this
dude.
love-
Justin, see, it's pretty much done. It's a done deal. It's pretty much a
I
done
know you
deal.
like
So next
drama.
time,
With the quickness,
know-
dog. Yeah, you got the quickness.
Next time, don't even say next time, Forrest. Just say on the next episode. That's what you gotta do.
yeah, on the next episode of All My Justin, we'll
You
find
see,
out.
Forsock, the joke's only funny when Untouchable says it. When you say it,
I'm actually
Forsock,
one-
because you see,
You know what,
Forsock,
but I'm
Forsock,
actually
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
So-
Untouchable can be funny without having to try.
No,
you,
no.
on the other hand, you have to
Oh
try
my
and you
You're
struggle.
the one. See, I'm the
Why?
one that actually thought about it. I'm the one that actually
I
said
don't know
that.
why. Yeah, he was the one who made
Yeah.
that up.
Yes, I
He
am.
made that
this is
up.
what I've been observing. Your obsession has got to a point that you're trying to humiliate for a slug. Then you can't embarrass for a slug, and that's why
what I see.
you're having trouble right now because you're trying to embarrass him, but you can't do it.
That's yeah.
Feel your exception
Thank
with
you.
your mom.
You're not
so
working, Justin.
Professor-
It's not
Professor
working, dude.
Kembe,
I'm
yeah.
just. It's just funny. I'm just at the
Hush,
point. I don't get.
puppy.
Yeah, see, Justin. Wow, that's got to be the lamest thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
Have you heard your reviews? Have you heard your videos?
You know what?
Just-
With the exception of Kimmy
Stop.
actually not
As
liking
Asian
some of my
kid. Why is
reviews.
Asian kid have to come in now?
Because he wants to be in the call, and I'm tired of hearing Forsock.
Look,
This is what the
besides
man's telling
Kimbe
you.
actually admitting
One
one of my reviews not being good, most people didn't have a problem with them.
You say you fucking tired. You say you want him in the call, and now you tired though. You don't want him in the call in the first place.
I don't need
Stop.
drama. Why you need Asian kid in here? Listen to what Force Luck's telling you. Stop.
You better give me an explanation later.
No, it's fine.
fine.
I've said enough, basically. That's all I have to say.
You were
Just
talking.
enough.
I wasn't listening.
Enough, dude.
I know you weren't listening, but you have to listen anyway, otherwise you wouldn't respond back.
No, I heard you, but I didn't.
You just said you didn't. You said you weren't listening.
You see, Force like hearing and listening are two different things.
No, contradicting yourself is another.
What will happen next? Who will win? Will we ever see that Hamtaro episode? On the next episode of All My Justin.
Force lock. I don't care.
I know you don't care.
You do. Why
Just
you
so
Back here, let me help you out a little bit.